Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to kind of do an update here. I haven't been filming this just because it would be so incredibly boring just to watch the dozer go back and forth and push dirt. Alright, so where I'm standing up above me, right at that fence line there, that's where I started. So, I don't know, I'm guessing that's 8 or 9 feet down that I've moved. The issue that we run into here is typically when you get around the 10 to 12 foot mark, that's when you start to find rocks that are the size of Volkswagens. So I don't want to run into that anywhere up here. So what I've been doing is you move some rock over and you move some rock over, and you kind of do that as low as you can. But at this point, what I'm running into is I need to start getting rid of this because I have nowhere to put it. Let me show you. So there's this right here, that was all full. That was actually a full pile over and down. Up until last night I started moving that. And then this one is actually quite a bit bigger. So if you see that, it might not look that big on camera, but that's a lot of rock. This one is about the same depth, and all I really have to move it with is just this 1 1/4 yard, but definitely proving to be a lot bigger project than what I had originally thought. Famous last words, of course. And I've got to have a place to put all these materials. Now I'm kind of wanting to just continue to go lower and lower. So if I can take this where I'm standing down, I don't know, probably about 3.5 more feet, and make this the height of everything, then I won't need any kind of retaining on the far side behind the camera, because the hill kind of does this. And so if I can just go from here straight over and completely eliminate that, that would be the plan. I'll take you guys for a couple of quick rides on the skid steer and show you what I'm doing with the rock, which is actually turning into a completely separate project, but that's for another day. So let me show you where we're going. So, for those of you that have followed my channel for a while, I do not have my tractor back yet, and as a matter of fact, I've got really nothing from them. It's kind of annoying. I did call them a couple of weeks ago, but they kind of made it seem like that was a problem that I called, so I'm just going to kind of sit back and wait and see how it goes. Well, so I got a bucket of rock here, as you can see. Better put this down. This is steep here. Going down this hill, I was doing this last night. Believe it or not, it was snowing here last night. It's obviously melted, but it was absolutely snowing, and this was getting to be a little crazy coming down this sliding. So if we look down here, you can kind of see where I'm at. I've got over on this side, you can see there's a hole that I've dug there. That's kind of the catch basin. And if I come back here, where this little path is in the middle, I was thinking about it, and I'm not sure if I made that too deep or not deep enough, because where I'm driving, I want this to be up about 2 feet. So that's kind of the ideal situation. And in order to accomplish that, I need a lot of rock. Well, fortunately, that's kind of all I've got, is a lot of rock. I am going to have to I'm trying to grade these ridges out of this going uphill backwards. So I'll just do it going forward. Those ridges are causing me to lose material as I go. So that made a little bit of a difference, I think. We'll see how it goes. Up here, spin around, get on that 2-stage. So, this whole project that I'm doing here really wasn't on my docket until one day I just started thinking about it, and then you know how it goes. One thing leads to another, and before you know it, you're burning diesel. That seems to be the story with the way everything goes here. It's coming along pretty well though. I'm very fortunate that I did not hit big rocks as of yet, and so we'll see how that goes. I do have a 20-foot culvert. It's an 18 by 20 culvert that I'm gonna put in here. You figure, I don't even know, this bucket is 5.5 feet wide. So needless to say, that'll be stretched quite a ways out down there, so I can make this plenty wide. I mean, we're talking probably to that tree right there. I was going to use that as a retainer and basically just level the whole thing, but with any luck, I'll get that down another 3-4 feet, and then I won't need those. Let me take you guys over here and show you what I'm doing, or where I'm at here on this. So this is behind that pile. The dirt that you see in front of you has obviously been moved there, but if you look over here and you look at the terrain, right now where I'm sitting on top of about 4 feet of freshly laid dirt, rock mix, whatever you want to call it, exactly where I'm sitting. So I've moved a ton of this material around up here, but the issue is, again, if I'm going to go down as far as the bottom of where this wood is over here at the, call it 3 more feet, I gotta have a place to put a lot of material. So, I mean, I've got 44 acres here. It's not like I'm scratching around for space, and I'm always building stuff and making roads everywhere. So, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. But the issue is, what do I do with it in the meantime? Where do I move it to? So there is that. Keep in mind, this was solid trees. I bet I've taken out 60 trees in the space where this is since we've moved in here over the course of 4 years. There were some big trees here, but I need the space.